cider in
Good
hand.
morning, everybody. How is everyone this morning? There's me and my wife's cat, Ariel, streaming a little bit of Genshin this morning. I'm not going to be... I normally stream for about an hour in the mornings, but I don't think I'll be able to do that for this long this morning. I didn't wake up at my normal time, so... yeah, I'm kind of being interrupted by my wife's cat. So at some point in this stream, I'm probably going to get punched in the face by the cat.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
So I naturally assume everybody's having just a pretty alright morning. Maybe not the best, but we can definitely hope it's not the worst. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh. Since my last stream, I have finished Vince's bow in terms of level and not refinement. I've increased this once. It was 7. But really, who's been getting all my hard work and dedication is her. I've got to find a sword that, you know, can go with... that's a cool little... If only any of these were really based off of HP. Why can't she have the bell? That is what she needs.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Alright.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia... Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's last... After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, as long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, here are your Akasha terminals.
It kind of looks like a leash.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can... May the mighty God...
Oh, that was neat.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing! It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam!
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in... 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Focusing... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea! But what are you going to ask it? Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just... You... Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. Well, seems no matter which way we try, he's from Sumeru, and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a... Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I have currently asked my wife for help
Here, this
because
is a
her
letter
cat
from
is
Tainari.
increasingly violent
Oh,
towards me.
let me see.
But he's currently asleep, and if I touch him, he's gonna wake up
Seems even
swinging.
Tainari acknowledged...
We want to meet...
You mean you want to meet... Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure...
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Suristana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else... And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network! Let's hurry and find her!
Don't forget that. Yes, we must document everything.
Watch out for pickpockets. I've been handed all the cumbersome
Come on,
tasks.
traveler. Let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Don't forget that. Yes, we must document everything.
Watch out for pickpockets. I've been handed all the cumbersome tests again.
Don't forget that. Yes, we must document everything.
How can my own
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler.
Catherine, we need your help.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know what...
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha.
Aw, another dead end. Well,
Please do not worry. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's...
Corps of 30?
Supposedly. They are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Racer we go!
Pretty neat names. Let me borrow this. Shivadas. I need to start farming those. I guess it's time I go fight him. I'm out of anything. Ugh. There was a time, guys, where I had actually a good chunk of items. You know. Alright, man, look, you can't. I need to move this kitten. Well, it's not a kitten, this is a grown cat. Alright. So, like, Alright, I was able to.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Aswan. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
Everybody got one.
Not only are
We
they
know
not
Paimon.
interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
Okay, and then?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt at that moment a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind.
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Oh, Lord. What the heck?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? Ugh, this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! Let's see if we can get...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Alright, let's go. Alright, buddy. Alright, look, I'm done. By the way, I'm talking to the cat, although my stream is almost done.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this...
Huh? More of...
No, wait, my body isn't in the... Okay, sounds good. There's a...
All right, let's...
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
That's the boxing lady.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so...
I see. In that case, you two should stay down. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns. My lady, let's get going.
And if I refused?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on...
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to...
Stay out of this. You don't understand. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, and knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. But
no, you're wrong. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same. This is my life and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is...
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask, but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because...
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment. Such enough...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate... Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and... So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a...
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Sure, after you read...
quick cutscene? No. Y'all couldn't cutscene that little walk.
Ha! Well, if it isn't, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a minute?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of mora, but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now?
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. What do you have against my slime dishes? Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kus.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendroarch?
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder. That you hate taking medicine every morning. Wow, you're really Dunyarzad. Is there any... What? Not really. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wished. Can you... Oh. Then, can you be...
After that, the voice said, okay. Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Once I finally made it through that, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus Festival.
What's the Sub-Zerus Festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually... I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus, maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So...
Aww.
It is. It's absolutely sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru. But hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly...
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus Festival to this day. But recently, I made a friend there who also followed... I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today. And see...
Sure, that's quite the trip, though. Okay.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear their...
Proper Venti bar. Don't come now. Excuse me, sorry. Can never go wrong with rice. Ever. Oh no, I can talk to the chamber now.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that... Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that.
Oh.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two... By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the crypt.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have...
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because
the academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told them the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing. So the Goddess of Flowers, as she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisar, those brilliant purple flowers, became her dad. Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the Divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patti's.
thinking about the goddess of flowers. If my stage were anything like that,
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Of course Paimon wants to watch!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zerus festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
I can't sit with the cat. You can't, bro. I just put you down. You can't just jump back into my heart. I'm not very comfortable. There we go. Okay. No, you can't chew on that. That's how I talk to the people watching. See, that's you knocking stuff over because you want to chew on my headset. That's my finger currently. Please cut it out, buddy. We know you're an apex predator, but you don't have to bite my stuff.
Whoa! Did you know that the subs...
Dancing as a child. I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance. My grandmother, the Sub-Zerus festival has been losing its appeal over...
By the way, y'all hear me talking to the cat. My wife
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I
found
bet
this
this year's
cat.
festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot. I mean, that...
Things are really shaping up. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru's bad when it comes.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up. Wow.
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental... I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you...
May
Those
I?
horns?
Of course.
Okay, no.
The legends say that the...
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine!
Actually out in the back.
Huh. Come to think of it,
Yeah,
Paimon's
that's
only
what I
ever
just
seen
said.
her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssos.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over... But take you two, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling across...
Yes. You should...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
I'm very curious as well as why Catherine isn't
No,
doing
not
her job.
particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks...
Alright, we'll see you next time at the...
I'm sure you two will get along.
The cat has let me know that is enough petting. He
There's
has
something
attempted to bite me once.
Hey, traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kus.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Razar and wait for Dia.
Oh, it opened, okay.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Du... Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you.
You sure sound okay.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard.
Look, Dia.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has...
Well, at least she knows somebody who can get us somewhere. Hopefully.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to...
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. Since you've already mentioned...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost some...
I suppose that's one way to fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important... The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest... The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge. But if you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my...
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be...
If you're also...
Count me out. I've got plenty. And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet
Let's
they
try to
are.
move this kitty again.
King
With the
Deshret's been
hopes
dead
that I
for
don't get
thousands of
attacked.
years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfon! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
There you go, kitty.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Subzerus
Alright
Festival.
guys, that'll
So,
do it for
be
this
sure to get
stream.
yourselves
My
back
wife will
here in
be
time
home
for that.
very shortly.
Good.
Thank
Then
you
we'll see
for
you both
whoever
at the
decided
Subzerus
to
Festival.
bebop in here and check it out for a little while. Hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day. Hey, you were all here long enough for me to complete the quest. Yay! Well, may the winds guide your way.